Hey, people. What next? What are they going to come up with next? Because people are waking up to this flu bullshit, okay? This bug bullshit, this fucking pandemic hoax. They've got to bring in other dramas to take people's focus away from being from busting these assholes, from holding them responsible for what they've done. I mean, the bombing in Beirut. Somebody said that there was an explosion in Turkey. Turkey apparently in the seas, where threatening Greece, or where Greece is feeling threatened. There's all these different little scenarios that are popping up here, there, and everywhere, right? Nobody's screaming COVID now. There's just a whole other different lot of problems, okay? So nobody's looking at the flu anymore, right? Bird flu has been detected in turkey flocks at Lethbridge near Geelong and near Bairnsdale in Victoria's east. Several thousand turkeys will be destroyed following the discovery of a new strain of avian influenza virus, also known as bird flu, at 2 Victorian properties. What did they do not so long ago in the United States? How many cattle were slaughtered for no good reason? How many chickens were slaughtered for no good reason? How many pigs were slaughtered for no good reason? Oh, I tell you what. One property is at Lethbridge, northwest of Geelong, while the second is in Bairnsdale in eastern Victoria. Lethbridge has been on the site of ongoing monitoring for avian influenza over the past 10 days, following several previous outbreaks. Agriculture Victoria's Chief Veterinary Officer Graham Cook told the ABC infected turkeys were very, very recently transported from Lethbridge to Bairnsdale, causing the virus to spread. Let's put the shits up the people some more, shall we? The source of the virus is very often wild birds, but we know in Bairnsdale the birds were moved from the infected farm to Lethbridge to the farm in East Gippsland, Dr. Cook said. Dr. Cook said it was government policy not to name infected properties, but sources have told ABC Gippsland there is only one turkey farm in Bairnsdale, or Barnsdale, however you say it. New strain, no risk to public, like that matters. Somebody's going to scream bird flu. Is anybody going to check to see whether there's a risk to the public? No, the public will automatically just fucking panic, because that's what people do. People panic over the stupidest fucking ass shit. Okay? Anyway, both high and low pathogen strains infect chickens, ducks, geese, turkeys, guinea fowl, quail, pheasants, and ostriches, and can be spread by asymptomatic wild birds, including waterfowl and seabirds. Let's go knock off those birds, shall we? Because that's coming. That's all coming. It's all going to be one after another. They're going to try to eliminate anything and everything as far as any kind of food source, animal source goes. Okay? This is what's happening. It's already fucking happening. See, this is the agriculture department. I was talking to somebody, I think it was on my live stream, how deeply embedded the ag department, the ag association, not just in Australia but worldwide, actually is in all of this. How deeply embedded they're in all of this of, control, the killing of food, the whatevers. But that's for somebody else to look into. Dr. Cook said there was no food safety issues identified and that adequately cooked poultry, meat and eggs from the properties are safe to eat. The government said neither viruses were a risk to the public, as the strains rarely affect humans unless there was direct and close contact with sick birds. I'm sure they'll find somebody that had close contact with the sick birds, just so like I said, they can put the shits up people even more. A 2-kilometre control area near Barnsdale has been set up, and a restricted area buffer zone is in place within a 1-kilometre radius of the infected site. The movement of birds, equipment and other products within and out of the designated area will require a permit until further notice. Dr. Cook said the new strain was identified as part of the management of a string of earlier avian influenza cases in the Lethbridge area. A free-range egg farm near Lethbridge in the Golden Plains Shire tested positive for the highly pathogenic strain H7N7 avian influenza last month. So, several thousand turkeys just fucking blow their heads off. Didn't they already close down X amount of abattoirs? I think it was in Victoria. Was it Victoria they closed them all down? The meat places? But anyway, just something else that the people in Victoria can shit themselves over.